Good morning. How you doing? What's happening? Have a great day. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's early in the morning here in Florida. It's only 7 o'clock. But I get up at 4, so I should be wide awake, but I'm not. Matter of fact, I just recorded this show and I realized I made a gross error, so I got to do it all over again. I hate when that happens. But anyway, I've been getting some questions lately about what do I listen to on the shortwave bands. And do I have a listing of my favorite things that I listen to? Well, in actuality, I'm a little different maybe in that I'm always looking for new things. And I do listen to things that are, on a regular basis, but I don't listen to them on a regular basis. I just say, what's on right now, and let's decide what to listen to. Well, one of the sources of finding what's on shortwave, what is it, where is it, is the internet. And because things are changing quite rapidly in the air bands, shortwave and other bands, you can't really make a list and have it be accurate for more than a couple of weeks because it's going to change. But you can go on the internet, and there are several websites on the internet that will provide you up-to-date information. Some more up-to-date than others. So that's what I use. And I've showed you a couple of these before, and I'll show them my favorites as far as these websites again right now. So here we go. So the first one is, and not in any particular order, is, let me go to the top, hfcc.org, and this webpage of that is /schedules. And this gives you a schedules of what's on the air, and it's kept up to date, pretty good up to date, and it gives you lots of information. So you select your time offset from UTC, which mine is -4 right now, and the local current time is 6:25. Actually, yeah, no, wrong. Okay, let's recycle this page and reconfirm the resubmission. There we go. That's the more correct time. There we go. Okay. I hadn't refreshed the page. That's the reason why it was inaccurate. So it's 6:55. And then it gives you this listing, and you can select languages. You can select up to 3 languages that are included in these broadcast listings. So, since my only language is English, I selected English. And then it gives you this listing with lots of information. And it color codes it. What's on the air now is in green. What starts in 30 minutes is in aqua. And then what's on today sometime is in blue. So you can see China radio on this frequency is on later today. So it's not on right now. So we can go down and look for the green. There's a green right there. The Caribbean Beacon. Yep, that's on right now. And that's about it for those selections. And it also tells you, because you're putting in, whoops, I zoomed in on that map, you're putting in your location. When you first do this, it will give you information based on your location. What direction the station is, and also how much power they're putting out. Okay, so that's one. The next one is at shortwaveschedule.com, and this is one of their many pages, and this is the page of the frequencies. And if I go back to the top, I went to the bottom here. Whoops. Oh, I've selected it. Okay, let's go back again. We're going to like I say, I did this once, so I've gone through all this stuff. And let's select what's on the air now. Now, the one thing, when I finally get this reset to what you would see when you first went here, instead of the 4th time because you kept screwing up your videos, this gives you a listing tells you the language that they're broadcasting, when it starts and ends. I mean, all kinds of information. Again, you put in, when you first go there, you put in your location, so then it can tell you the distance to a particular transmitter, and it starts way down at 0 hertz. So it's got the entire spectrum, not just shortwave. And so you got to go way down here to get to shortwave. So let's just pick one. Let me go 95. So I'm looking for a familiar one. Radio Australia 9580. It says it started at 9:30 and it runs to 2058. That's UTC, and it's being broadcast in English. So let's see if I can hear that. I got my Grundig 750 with my G5 RV antenna hooked up, and usually in Australia and Asia I can get those transmissions pretty good in the morning. So let's see if it's on the air.
He's still stuck inside, and for a split second it looks
there
like a much bigger adult insect. He's riding the nymph like a pony while swinging a lasso countrywide.
Loud and clear.
Shaping up as a game.
Radio Australia. So that's kind of how I select things. Is I use these websites, and I'm going to show you a couple more, to steer me to where to look on the bands, or I just start tuning. Just say, let's see if I can hear WWB at 10 megahertz. Yep, okay, well, let's tune up or down. 9 to 10 megahertz is a pretty good band. Yep, okay. So, I do a lot of searching. So let's go on. Here's another one. Again, I've already been here, so I've scrolled down. As a matter of fact, let me back up. Here's the web page I want to show you. And this is primetimeshortwave.com. And they have their listings sorted many different ways. And it's based on a schedule that is updated like quarterly, I believe. That's put out. And they also give you the conditions. The solar X-ray condition right now is normal. Geomagnetic field is storm. Yeah, okay. And then you can come over here and select which type, let me try again. You can select how you want the schedule sorted. And these listings are of English shortwave broadcast. Okay, so we can select shortwave schedule sorted by time. We'll select that. That's what I was showing you before. So here's the listing sorted by time. Now this is a text file, so you can copy and paste all or sections of this, and it's sorted by time right now. This one's sorted by time, and it gives you, let me go back up to the top, show you the column. Here's some notes about the station itself, the country the broadcast is coming from, the station name, and the frequencies they broadcast on. So it's right now, according to my clock on the wall, it's 1100 UTC, so I can come down to 1100 UTC. And these are the broadcasts going right on right now, and there's Radio Australia at 9.580 is where I've tuned. Let's see if we can get China radio. That's 13665. 13665. Yeah, there it is. China radio.
Latin America's exports to China.
So again, that's kind of how I decide what I want to listen to. Is I use these schedules to tell me what's on right now. And like I say, the beauty of these schedules that are on the internet is they're updated quite often, so they're fairly accurate. Now the one I use most often is short-wave.info. You hear me mention that a lot of times. Now, it's not updated as often as some of the other ones. It's updated quite often, but not as often. So sometimes it might have mistakes in it. And what I do is I come in here and I select English. I want to listen to what's being broadcast in English, and I default to the present time, which is 11 hours, it's right now. Oh boy, it's hell to get old. And then I select go. Or you can select a frequency if you wish, if you found a station and want to find out what it is. So I select go, it updates, it has this nice map to show you where all the stations are, although it could get kind of confusing with a lot of broadcast. And then here's the listing. The default is it's sorted by frequency. Or you can come over here and click on this little blue button and sort it by signal strength. Again, when you first go here the first time, you put in your location so that it can do this math and determine what's going to be the strongest station to your location. So usually that's what I do. I usually sort by that. Puts the strongest stations on the top. And matter of fact, here's China Radio again. Let's just try WTWW, since that's going to be really strong. So I'm going to tune that right now.
They had a milk cow.
And sure enough, it's strong as ever. So that's the particular website that I use most often. It's really easy to use. I love this feature where it gives me, be it accurate or not, I don't know, but it gives me an indication of what the strongest signals are right now for my particular location. I wonder if I can get Radio Romania. Let me just try that. 17670. Nada. So it's lied to me. That doesn't surprise me. That's kind of a high frequency for this time of day. Let me just try the other one. 15150. 15150. Nope. Now again, maybe the schedule has changed. Let me try one more. Let's see. Radio Australia is broadcasting a lot right now. Channel Africa. I bet you I can't get that. Well, I'm going to try it. Nope, can't get that. And so this is kind of what I do, is I go to here and I set it up, and then I start looking to see if I can receive these stations. Now, as far as things that I listen to more often, is I like to listen to international news to see what the rest of the world is saying about current events. So I'll listen to China Radio, I listen to Radio Australia, Radio Romania, some of those bigger stations to find out what they're saying. You know, every country has their little spin on what's happening in the world. And to me, that's interesting. And to me, that's one of the benefits of shortwave radio listening, is getting different opinions. I'm not into listening to music on shortwave because it's not going to, typically it's not going to be that good anyway, because it's shortwave and it's probably a long distance away. Okay, well, anyway, that's the show for today. If you enjoyed this show, it happens sometimes, give me a thumbs up. If you really, really enjoyed the show, take the time to share this video on like Facebook or Google Plus or whatever. It's just all you have to do is go down there below the video and click the share button and select what you want to share it on. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.